All right, so we're working on this 2016 Maserati Ghibil, however you say that, 3.0 V6 twin turbo today. We're supposed to be doing an oil change. Before we touch that, I just want to notate a few different things. One, when I first got the vehicle, there was a check engine light on. It is still currently on. I have not checked it out yet. There was also intermittently low oil pressure warning that appears to it appeared mainly at idle, but also there's a pretty big oil leak here around the oil pan area. So I did just want to notate that. We'll clean it off a little bit. It appears to be coming from, let's see. It does not appear to be coming from the oil pan itself, because if you can check, there's no residue around the bolts, oil pan bolts up there. It's just kind of mainly centered around the actual oil pan itself. Let's see here. I would recommend further diagnostic, figure out where this is leaking from. Well, I recommend a diagnostic. There was not one done in the first place, so I recommend a diagnostic to figure out where that's coming from. Also, if you look behind on this area where the CV actually goes into the transfer case, or I'm sorry, where the drive shaft goes into the transfer case, you can also see that there's an oil leak in this area. It's likely to seal between the drive shaft and the transfer case, causing that to leak. Let's see here. Anything else to notate? Let's go up top. Up top is not too much to see. There's an oil leak here coming from this front, I was going to say timing cover, but actually coming from the front valve cover. I would recommend getting that, or maybe it's not even coming from the valve cover. There's likely, I know most Mercedes, we work on German cars often, there's likely a seal in between these camshaft position sensors. On this one, it looks like it may be coming from the seal itself. Leaking from the seal itself, because the rest of the valve cover, on this side, there's a little bit of a leak. Let's take this cover off and inspect it a little further. All right, got the cover off. You can see it a little better. If we check over here, let's see, there's oil around the oil cap area. That could just be from pouring oil in. This is currently loosened. I loosened it myself since we're doing an oil change. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and say this valve cover is definitely leaking some. So if you look around here in this back area, it's hot, so I won't touch. But around that back area, you can see where it's starting to leak. Eventually, it's going to get down to the exhaust, cause a little bit of smoking if it hasn't already. But I would recommend a valve cover replacement. Even though this side's not leaking, or not leaking as bad, I'm going to recommend it for both sides. But this side does appear to be fine for now. There's no signs of oil leakage over here. Let's see here. Let's just check these cameras. Nope, that's all good as well. Alternator belt is starting to get some cracks in it. I would definitely recommend getting that changed out. Let's see here. You can see it has so respect for the amount of cracks per square inch, or however, whatever that measurement is. It's definitely over that. This belt is getting stretched out. I would definitely recommend replacing that as soon as possible. We do have two belts on this car. One is looks like one is likely for the AC system, and the other one is for the main accessories. Let's see here. As of now, I don't believe there's anything. Oh, there is something critical to notate. I did let the customer know, but these brake rotors are horrible. There's a huge lip in between. I'm not going to touch it, it's hot, but it's a huge lip in between these brake rotors. Camera may not show it as much, but likely caused by pad changes and not changing out the rotors probably over several different times. So these front pads and rotors are shot. The back ones are pretty bad, but not as bad. But still, there's a noticeable lip down there. You can definitely feel it with your fingernail. So let's see. I know the car does sit for long periods of time. I don't believe he drives it very much. So let's see. But other than that, that's the main issues with these cars. Just wanted to notate that. And I'll go ahead and get a quote out to the customer, let them know exactly what's going on.